Welcome, Form 4, at Maths, Partial, Mrsm. Topic, Geometric Progression. The fourth term of a geometric progression is P minus 1. You see, I collect the fourth term T4 is P minus 1 and it is a GP. Next, the sum of the fourth term and the 10th term is 13P. The sum of the fourth term T4, 10th term T10 is 13P. Again, I collect that the T4 plus T10 is 13P. Question, It is given that the common ratio of the progression is 2. Again, I collect. Common ratio R is 2. Question is asking, find the value of P. You see, I collect question mark P. Now watch carefully, it's a good question. As usual, step 2, I'm going to start from what they ask. They are asking P, I will go to P. Now there are two P's. They are asking P, I go to the first P, which is T4 equals P minus 1. And also, they are asking P, there's another P, that T4 plus T10 equals to 13P. So they are asking P, so I go to the P, which is T4. So I know already I must start with T4 equals to P minus 1. And in GP, the Tn is ARn minus 1. So which means the T4 is AR power 3 equals to P minus 1. I would like to remind you, always start from what they ask. They are asking P. So I go to the P, which is T4 equals P minus 1. So I start with T4 equals to P minus 1. T4 for GP, I must use the formula Tn, which is ARn minus 1. Therefore, T4, AR 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, next, we are already given the R, which is 2. So I substitute AR, R is 2, 2 power 3 equals to P minus 1. And of course, 2 power 3 is 8 times by A. I will get 8A equals to P minus 1. Now, the moment you come here, you notice that this equation got two variables, A and P. That means, if I want to find P, I must have A. So, this is actually two variables. We have two variables. And in Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, two variables means you need two equations. Two variables, you need two equations. So, I go to the next equation that they give involving P, which is T4 plus T10 equals to 13P. You see? So, I'm using the next equation. T4 plus T10 equals to 13P. And we already learned just now given that the T4 was P minus 1. Okay? The T4 is P minus 1. So I substitute P minus 1. And for the T10, I use formula Tn. ARn minus 1. So T10, AR, 10 minus 1, 9 equals to 13P. I just copy back. Now you notice something, that this P minus 1, I copy back P minus 1 plus A. Remember, the R was given as 2, so 2 power 9. A times 2 power 9 equals 13P. Now watch very carefully. That this P minus 1, I go back to P minus 1, is same as 8A. So this P minus 1, already we got that the P minus 1 is 8A. So I ganti with 8A. And then 2 power 9, use calculator, 512 times by the A equals 13P. So now, 8A plus 512A, you get 520A equals to 13P. So we have our first equation and our second equation, two equations. Now, to solve the equation, I'm going to choose the easier equation, 8A equals to P minus 1 over here. 8A equals to P minus 1, and I'm going to make A subject. Now, why am I making A subject? Because I want to find P. We have two variables, A and P. Since I want to find P, I make the other variable A subject, so can cancel. So from here, 8A equals to P minus 1, I make A subject, the 8 I transfer to the right hand side. I'm getting A equals to P minus 1 over 8. I take the A, I substitute inside the second equation. That the A now is P minus 1 over 8. Now don't forget, the 520 copy back. On the right hand side, 13P also copy back. Now we can solve. 520 divided by 8, calculator, 65, P minus 1 equals to 13P. Now expand, 65 times P, you will get 65P. And then 65 times 1, of course, minus 65 equals 13P. Collect all the P together. Right hand side 13P transfer becomes negative 13P. We have 65P minus 13P. And the negative 65 transfer to the right hand side become positive 65. 65P minus 13P, you get 52P equals to 65. And then the 52 transfer to the right hand side. So P is 65 divided by 52. Use your calculator, divide by 13, divide by 13. We got finally P equals to 5 over 4. Okay, that's it. Thank you. I see you on the next lesson.